Can you tell us a little bit about the history of your business?
Blue Flame was started in 1954 by our father, so it's kind of been a family business for a long time. It was originally a little bit in the propane business and evolved into appliance service and into heating and air conditioning.
Tell us how your business has changed over the years.
Primarily the technology is probably the biggest thing. Over the years with the efficiency increases in the equipment, we've seen the electronics just grow substantially in the equipment, and the demands for service on those has become much higher.
What kind of challenges do you see with the extreme weather changes we're having?
There's not a lot you can do about. Obviously, you can't affect the weather, but the most important thing for the homeowners to remember is to change their filters. The number of calls that we see where they feel their home isn't heating properly or it's not heating at all, and a lot of times it's something as simple as a plugged-up air filter.
What are all the services you offer?
Primarily, it's obviously the installation of new furnaces, air conditioners, boilers, and stuff like that. We also do the maintenance or the cleaning of the equipment so that it's operating, in the last couple of weeks in this time when you want it most. But we also do duct cleaning, and we've got the appliance parts store downstairs. So if somebody wanted to venture into a repair or a filter replacement themselves, they've got the store they can come in and purchase stuff.
What would you recommend for someone that's looking to replace their furnace?
Currently, with the high efficiency furnaces, that's going to give you basically the most heat for the least amount of money. The modulating, as we talked earlier a little bit about the extreme in the weather changes, the modulating furnaces will ramp up and down with the amount of heat that they put out. So instead of running just at one speed, the burners will actually modulate up and down to help accommodate for different demands from the house. So that kind of helps with the weather changes a little bit as well.
In addition to changing air filters, what else do you recommend?
Probably the best thing that the consumers would do is get set up with a service agreement. That's where we would come out once a year and clean the furnace. That keeps those things from getting overlooked by them because we will be in contact with them as a reminder service. But it also will give them discounts should they have any problems. They'll be able to save money on their repairs and their diagnostic charges as well.
What can go wrong if the maintenance isn't completed?
As we mentioned earlier, there's a lot of electronics in the furnaces, so if anything starts to go wrong, that can start a domino effect where maybe one failed electrical part might take out a second. Some of the higher efficiency furnaces are condensing gas furnaces, which means that there's actual water flowing out the drains from the furnace. Those can plug up and create problems, but they can also back that water up, and when water meets an electrical circuit, again, that can create a lot of problems. The number one cause for service that we see over the years has simply been a lack of maintenance. People not having the equipment maintained each year. Things that could have been avoided end up turning into costly repairs.
If people want to learn more about your business, where can they go?
Well, they can come in our showroom. We've got a showroom downstairs, and there's always somebody here that would be available to answer any questions they may have. Or they could give us a phone call, and if they have any particular questions, we'll do our best to assist them with any questions they may have.
Great. Thank you so much for your time.
You're very welcome. Thank you.
This is Jana Lonsway reporting for Toledo Digital Media Club.